What's up, guys? We're out here at Charles City 9-hole course in Charles City. This runs right along the City River.
Yep.
We're going to be playing 9 holes, and let's see who comes out on top. So, Michael's drive is about circle's edge. He's using his AVR. He put it with his just off to the right. I've been putting with my P2, about 25 feet long, and right in. Nice bird for me, and par
People
for
are like,
Goody. Alright, so I'll be throwing my TL on hole 2.
Yep.
This is a straight shot with a nice big gap on the left to hyzer in. Throw my TL just a little too far, and at about 30 long. Michael's throwing his Rock X3, a little too much hyzer, and ends up going in the road to OB.
Yeah.
For his par save, just off the front of the cage. And this is for my birdie, also just off the front of the cage. Tapping in for par, and Goody will be tapping in for his bogey. Alright, hole number 3, you have a nice little gap. I'm throwing my Star Stingray on a nice turnover, but just throw it a little too high, hit the branches. Michael's throwing his Pro D Buzz. Nice and beat up. Lets it turn over.
Oh,
Ends
you
up
got through.
hitting the brush, but getting through, hyzers out right into the circle.
Okay. Yeah.
Throwing my P2 on my approach. Nice little easy hyzer approach shot. Bounces right up to the basket. For his birdie, nice birdie. And I'm par save. Nice par save by me. Throwing his Destroyer on hole 4. Michael ends up throwing a little too much hyzer. Not enough speed. Gets close going out of bounds. Hits the brush to save him from going in the river. I'm throwing my Champ Thunderbird on a nice flex shot. Thought I flexed it a little too much, but ended up, I think, hitting the road, skipping up a little bit. And you'll see where I am when we get to my shot. First birdie. Nice little up shot for him.
Yeah.
I have a little uneven ground. Hopefully I can hit this birdie. And I get it. And for par save, nice little par for Goody. I'm throwing a Firebird here. Probably should have thrown my Thunderbird. I got a little bit more glide. Ended up throwing a little low. And I'll be out about 25, but behind a tree. Michael throwing his Pro Thunderbird. And just couldn't get around the tree, not enough speed. Ended about 30 feet away. First birdie. Just off the basket. So yeah, I have to wrap around the tree here. It's an awkward shot. Just missed it. Tapping in for our pars.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm throwing my G-Star Destroyer. I just ended up throwing into the ground. I'm pretty upset with it. And then throwing his Blizzard Wraith. Hoping for a huge hyzer flip. Just doesn't put enough hyzer on it. And ends up a little too right. I'm throwing my Nova on my approach. Should be easy putt. And throwing his AVR. Just nice, smooth, straight shot. Right next to the basket for Michael.
Yep.
A little bit of a tester. And I just missed left. Goody taps in for his 3. I tap in my 4. You can't see the basket here, but it's just off to the right, past the trees. Michael threw his Colossus. You'll see where he is when we get to his next shot. I'm throwing my Stingray. Did the same thing where I hit the trees like I did on hole 3. Throw my Stingray again. Just a little too far. I'll have a tester of that putt. This is for his birdie. Michael throwing his AVR and just off the top into the woods. Hopefully he can save that par.
Yep.
I'm going for my par save. Just pole spit out. That one hurt. Did throw it a little high. Wish I'd thrown it a little lower. And Goody makes his. So we are now tied after 8. Throwing his Blizzard Wraith again. Just throws it a little too high. There's some awkward footing there. It's hard to get your stance right.
Yep.
I'm throwing my leopard 3. I overcorrect, and I'm throwing way too much Anheuser on this. I go way too right. To get close to the basket for his par, throwing his pig, just does it right into the tree.
Yep.
I'm throwing my Nova. Nice, easy approach shot. Should be able to get a nice par on this. First par save, just a little low. Tap it in for bogey. I'm tapping in for my par. Hole 9, I have a one-stroke lead. Throwing my Casey Rock. Nice little hyzer shot. And about 15 feet past the basket. Throwing his buzz. Just a little too much hyzer. It's a little too new of a disc. Still hasn't got used to it yet. This is for his birdie. Just chained out. Just a little left.
Yeah.
And for my birdie, to get the win. Ooh, almost missed it, but got it in. And Goody tapping in his par. So I ended up winning.